Oh, hey Zero. What are you doing? Watching TV? I've literally never seen you watch TV before. I kind of thought you didn't have eyes.
Hello, friend unit Hilsmer. I am watching old reruns of Bacon and Legs Miami Nights.
God damn it. Will I never be free of this stupid show?
It is a very funny show if you look at it, process it with the right mindset.
I literally don't even know what the fuck that means. What possessed you to watch this annoying Disney Channel show that Dave and Andrew were in when they were kids? Are you missing Andrew?
Actually, friend unit Hilsmer, I've been missing friend unit Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for letting me stay in the VR Billiard Paradise, Hilsmer.
Something tells me roommate unit Freddy will not be pleased about this living arrangement when she returns from her fish pilgrimage.
Hey, isn't she all about sharing resources and the redistribution of land or some shit?
Yes, but you're charging roommate unit Spandrew Spice rent on top of the rent that roommate unit Freddy is still paying to keep the room open.
What can I say? I'm a capitalist, baby!
Are you guys watching Bacon and Legs?
Miami Nights.
Oh man, I loved this show when it was on the air. People used to tell me all the time that I looked exactly like Andrew.
Was that before or after the accident where you got the eye patch?
It's kind of hard to remember. I think it was before? Here, let me take off the eye patch. You guys think I look anything like Andrew?
Oh my fucking god! It's horrible! It's so horrible!
I am gazing into the infinite blackness where your eye once was. And as I stare into this abyss, I sense something is staring back.
Put it back on, dude! Put it back on!
Fine. Everyone's a critic. I'm kind of surprised you're watching this, though. Dave usually hates when we bring up Andrew. It's still such a sore subject for him.
Friend unit Dave hasn't been around much lately. He seems to be missing.
Really? I feel like I just saw him a few days ago.
That was 2 weeks and 14.7 hours ago.
2 weeks? No way. I'm sure he's just in his room asleep or something.
One quick walk down the hall later!
Wow. This bed really hasn't been slept in weeks.
You can tell because there's no dried tears on his pillowcase or used bags of Funyuns on his floor.
Ha, ha, ha. You can also tell because the barometric pressure in the room doesn't equal the pH levels in the air moisture.
Is that a joke, or...?
I have thoroughly roasted friend unit Dave in ways your non-robotic minds cannot even comprehend.
You know, normally I'd totally be down for even the most incomprehensible and confusing of Dave roasts, but I'm actually kind of worried about the little dude on this one, guys.
Do you guys know what this means?
I think I do.
This means... Wait for the music to reach the appropriate level of crescendo. Spandrew, Zero, and Hilsmer in the mystery of the case of the missing Dave.
Woot, 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 woot.
Oh, damn it. I'd seriously love to go on a mystery-solving adventure to find our friend Dave, but as it happens, I actually have jury duty today.
Can't you just, ignore it?
This is Space Hell Court. Missing jury duty is punishable by 4 million years of non-stop penis annihilation.
Penis annihilation?
Yep. You just keep regrowing it and they keep re-exploding it.
Yikes. Okay, this means Spandrew and Zero in the mystery of the case of the missing Dave.
Woot, woot, woot.
So where should we start? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that experienced in this whole adult boy detective thing. That's more Andrew and Dave's thing. I'm more interested in podcasting and hanging out and being a cool guy, you know?
Your overuse of the human physical movement known as finger guns is quite disturbing. Roommate unit, Spandrew Spice.
Well, if I'm thinking about how Andrew and Dave used to solve mysteries on Bacon and Legs, they usually went and asked people questions. But where should we go? Oh, maybe to some of Dave's favorite places to see if anyone's seen him.
That is a reasonable assertion. Pulling up a list of Dave's favorite places. Marty's Meat Hut, Pizza, Arboretza, Extreme Unknown Regions, the comic book store, and that one street corner where the sidewalk is warped from an earthquake a few years ago, and if Dave stands just right on it, Dave is as tall as everyone else.
Well, that last one is pretty sad, but I do know that Dave loves him some comics, so I guess let's start there.
A wise deduction.
Ah, man, that last one's gonna, stay with me, you know?
Crushingly sad.
One quick trip on public transit later!
So weird taking the bus.
I could have easily used my rocket booster shoes and flown us here.
Oh, it's not that. I'm just still not used to living here on the West Coast.
I failed to see the connection with public transit.
Oh, well, so where I'm from, everyone has an eye patch. Usually when I'm here and talking with you guys or whatever, it's fine, but on public transit, where you're surrounded by loads of people, it's just really weird to not see anyone with an eye patch.
You come from a location exclusively comprised of human units with eye patches?
Yeah, you know, New York City. Everyone wears suits and has eye patches.
I was not aware of that fashion trope.
Oh, here it is. Here's the comic book store. Hey, this might sound really strange, but do you know who Dave Baker is?
Oh, you mean that dude who comes in here multiple times a week and scares off MCU shoppers just trying to buy comics for their family members with his weird rants about, variant covers or some bullshit? Yeah, I think I remember him.
Do you know the last time you saw him?
Maybe 3 weeks ago.
Are you okay?
Maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe.
This matches up with the timeline of when he stopped appearing at the Mystery Treehouse.
Oh, wait. You know what? He actually was in here maybe a week ago. He was playing some dumb nerd game in the back with some old German chick or something.
Mrs. Clepps.
Mrs. Clepps?
Affirmative. I know where we must go.
What are you doing? Why are your eyes doing that? Why are they turning into weird matrix code?
I am scanning all of the Clepps in the 400-mile radius. I have found them.
Found who? I'm so confused.
Come, roommate unit Spandrew. I will fly us there.
Wait, put me down. We're flying? Who's Mrs. Clepps? Oh my God, we're flying!
High above a mysterious compound shrouded in rainforest-like terrain!
What the hell is this place?
According to my scans, this is where the Mrs. Clepps that we are looking for resides. If my hypothesis is correct, we will find Dave here.
Oh, right. Mrs. Clepps was that lady from Jack-o'-lantern Island, the whole thing with Dr. Sponge and the weird fake murder mystery. What does she have to do with anything?
She and Dave are locked in a consensual exchange of carnal pleasures.
Oh, so they've been hooking up?
No, I mean literally locked in a consensual exchange of carnal pleasures down there, right now, as we are speaking.
Oh, God!
If I understood the meaning of love, I might be able to comprehend what I am currently seeing.
The terrace. It's like something from a romance novel. Dave looks amazing. Like Fabio if he had taken a few UCB classes. How did his hair grow that fast? Oh my God. Mrs. Clepps. Her body fits his like a glove. It's like watching one whole life form reassemble after what feels like an eternity of separation. This is amazingly erotic. I can't even comprehend what is happening right now. Humans live this way? People have this much passion for each other?
One day, I too will know this experience, but that day is not today. Oh no, I am detecting another life form in the domicile.
Who's that? An old man is walking towards them? Oh God, Davy boy, your torrid love affair is gonna be uncovered. We need to warn him. He's gonna die. A crime of passion is incoming. This is horrible. That guy looks capable of anything. Bludgeoning another man over the head with a marble statuette of a bald eagle he hastily grabbed from a bookshelf in his study in a fit of blind rage? Or walking barefoot into a Trader Joe's because he wanted to feel spontaneous. He's a fucking sociopath.
Wait, look, all is not as it seems.
Oh my God, The raw-dogging Trader Joe's energy is definitely there. I was not wrong, but I've vastly misinterpreted the polarity of it. The old man is now making out with Mrs. Clepps, and now they're both making out with Dave. It's like a slip and slide of tongues and socially taboo age differences. They're just one undulating mass of raw flesh, a single creature who's just been born, gasping for air in an unfamiliar world, searching for meaning with its body.
I do not like this, roommate unit Spandrew Spies. It is stirring up coding in me that is similar to uncomfortable emotions.
It's okay, Zero. Skid into the steer. Let it wash over you. You don't have to fully understand it.
No, I mean, I have suspicions that friend unit Dave might be held captive here somehow, coerced into living on this compound through some sort of sexual brainwashing.
You're right. We can't give in to our base urges. We must save Davy Boy. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down there and save Davy Boy. We're not gonna join in. We're gonna save Davy Boy.
One quick flight on Zero's back later. Oh my God! What are you guys doing here?
We are here to rescue you.
And get your conditioning routine. Your hair is amazing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Clepps, they like it long, so I grew it out.
In the 2 weeks since we have seen you.
Hey, man, time flies here.
What does that mean?
You know how every dude you've ever worked with in an office always says, "Another day in paradise"?
I have literally never worked in an office.
Well, this is what they're talking about. Here, there's no pain, there's no suffering, no want. We eat as much as we desire and love as much as we desire.
This island was designed in the 1970s by a secret branch of the government as a getaway for its elite members. But it was too perfect. Bureaucrats were slowly driven insane by the realization of their every deepest, darkest desires in a never-ending onslaught of passion.
Eventually, the US government experimented with using it as a weapon. They lured bad actors on the global stage here to be slowly driven mad at the hands of their own twisted fantasies. But the program was eventually discovered by the UN and deemed a crime against the humanities. The whole thing was shut down.
So me and my husband bought it in the 80s and have been living here ever since, sharing the unique pleasures of this place with those we deem worthy.
Aren't you driven to madness?
No way, man. That's not how we roll here. We're freaks, baby. When they're all curveballs, eventually you start batting left-handed.
I don't know what that means.
And what about Dave? Isn't he slowly driven insane by the carnal truths of the island?
We are careful to select our partners to share in the pleasure of kleptopia. They must be someone who has experienced a deep, world-shattering trauma in their lives to counterbalance our fleshy delights. Only then can you be immune to the madness. Dave has a heart that is broken. No amount of sexual perfection will ever cure it.
Yeah, the thing is, guys, when I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Clepps, in their loving arms, in their sensual embrace, doing what we do, I'm not sad about Andrew anymore. I'm not sad about anything. I'm just here.
We're here to help Dave forget the past.
To live in the now and be our pleasure fountain.
While in theory a nice thing to do for friend unit Dave, this is incredibly creepy.
But also, just throwing this out there, I'm happy to swap places with Dave if you're looking for a different third. Wait, no, I don't mean that. That's the island talking. Or maybe I do mean that. I don't know. I'm really confused, guys.
The island is taking a hold of you, roommate unit Spandrew Spice. We must leave. Dave, come back with us, please. The Mystery Treehouse isn't the same without you.
I don't know. I don't think I can go back there, guys. I like doing the podcast with you, Spandrew, but whenever I'm not actively recording, I just feel so alone. I'm just so sad. I just sit in my room and stare at the wall. The Clepps, they fixed that for me.
I mean, if you really think this is what you want, we'll leave, Dave. But let me ask you this. Is this real? Is this really real? Do the Clepps like you for who you are, or do they just like you for your incredibly well-oiled, weirdly Fabio-esque body? Honestly, I'm even a little attracted to you right now. You've changed so much in these last few weeks. Your biceps look amazing. Before, I don't even think you had what were legally constituted as arms. They were just flesh noodles. But now, it's like every inch of your body is etched from stone and eroticism.
Thank you, Spandrew. It's been a long 2 weeks.
Exactly. It's been a long 2 weeks for us, and we live in the imperfect world. Do they really care about you? What do you talk about with the Clepps?
We don't really talk about that much, honestly. We just kind of spend our time swapping bodily fluids.
Jesus, that's so graphic.
It's a good point, though. We really just...
Please do not go into detail.
Listen, guys, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've realized in the last few months that I'm just not needed around the Mystery Treehouse anymore. You guys don't need me like Andrew and I needed each other. I value our friendship, but at the end of the day, there's just nothing...
I have been watching Bacon and Legs Miami Nights over and over again for the last few weeks because I wanted to understand you more, friend unit Dave.
Wait, what?
We have lived together for an extended period, been on many adventures, but I realized when friend unit Andrew died, you seemed so alone that even in a house full of friends, none of us were actually at the diner with you.
At the diner? Huh?
I do not understand this biological phenomenon that is human connection, but in my scouring of pop culture, I have learned the customs of this planet. I observed that in popular sitcoms like Seinfeld, the characters are always most at home with each other while sitting in a diner. It seems like this is the place where they go to share all of their troubles, worries, hopes, dreams, and triumphs that they don't feel comfortable with sharing anywhere else. I realize that without Andrew, there must be no one to sit with you at your diner. And because I do not understand human emotion, I have decided to watch every episode of Bacon and Legs Miami Nights in hopes to connect enough data about you to be invited to the table.
Wow. Really? I kind of don't know what to say. I'm completely speechless.
I bet Mr. and Mrs. Clepps don't even know what your character's name in Bacon and Legs Miami Nights was.
Of course we do. We love our Davy boy.
No, you don't. You love this weird, yoked out, long-haired, sexed up, Adonis, please get in my mouth version of Dave. You love exploiting his trauma to feed off the carnal byproduct.
All I know is that I just love it when he does that thing with his...
Stop. Enough. Stop.
So what character did he play, huh? What was his character? You've got a 50-50 shot.
He played legs, of course, because of his stature and his beautiful legs.
Wow. You know what? I've really loved my time here, but I think my friends are right. This is artificial happiness. I can't just use this island and its pleasures to distract myself from dealing with Andrew's death or protect myself from making new connections for fear of losing them too. I have to go back to the real world and deal with things.
This is the real world, Davy. You, me, and Mr. Clepps, we're all the world we need.
All the world you need, but not me. I need to be with my friends. I can't keep running from the death of Andrew. I need to find some way of moving through it. And that's not just fucking the pain away.
Ah, but we fucked so much pain away.
So much of the pain is gone.
This is so weird.
I hate this.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. You know, I didn't see it before, but you guys are... You are right.
Quick! Jump into Zero's arms! I'll climb on his back!
Thanks, Zero! That was really thoughtful of what you said! I can't believe you watched our old show! Just because you wanted to get to know me better!
It was merely data collection, friend unit, Dave. In lieu of understanding human emotion, I can only observe behavior, train my internal models, and replicate it for a desired outcome.
I think you might understand more about human emotion than you think, old buddy!
I really hate to say this, but I feel like I just gotta clear the air. I am rock hard right now.
Back on the island!
Well, there goes another one.
This one was much more dramatic than the last one.
At least it wasn't a murder-suicide. They're so tired at this point.
True. Also, I feel like we should send Spandrew a DM. I got the vibe that he was GGG.
Already on it, my dear.
Back at the Mystery Tree House! Guys, I really have to thank you. I think I lost myself there for a bit.
It's okay, man. We'll always be there to rescue you from a weirdo sexpot island mini cult.
Yeah, I mean, at least I got these biceps out of it, though.
Yeah, I mean, how long can you maintain that, though?
Oh, Dave, you're back. Oh, and you have muscles and long hair. Weird. I've never been sexually aroused on planet Earth before.
How was Space Hell jury duty?
Oh, shit. I totally forgot to go do that. I just sat here all day watching Planet of the Apes. Well, guess I got 4 million years of penis annihilation to look forward to. Oh well, worth it.
What was that, Spandrew?
Oh, nothing. Deep Cuts is a production by Boy Genius Media. If you'd like to find this show and others like it, please visit boygeniusmedia.com or deepcutspod.com.
If you want to join in on post-episode discussions, please join the Deep Cuts Podcast Facebook group. Finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel for additional video content.